Knock, knock. Let me tell you a story. Growing up as a child, I've been this really competitive human being. I love going for competitions, schools, church, sports, and so on. As a teenager, I went for this particular church competition. For those people that are familiar with the church, you have to read 52 lessons, and it has memory verses, outlines, Bible text. I was practically prepared. Okay, so out of the 52 lessons, I read 51. Why? I couldn't complete it because of time. I didn't start early. So I read 51 and I could tell almost everything in the book, all the outlines, the Bible text, the memory verses. When I got to the competition, I passed the first category. That was the area level. Then I moved to the zona and it was time for the province. So when I got to the province, they asked me questions. It was really tough. It was really tough. I remembered it was back to back. People were getting disqualified back to back to back. It got to a point they needed to determine and choose a winner. And we're three left. Only one person was going to progress and move to headquarters, the final stage of the competition. So they threw a question, and that question was the determining question to choose the winner. Guess what the question was? The question was to state the memory verse of that particular lesson, the only lesson I did not read. When I heard that, I already knew I was not going to get it because I did not even look at it. Probably because I felt the 51 lessons I had read would cover me, or maybe just because of the time. What was the memory verse? Psalm 37 verse 5. That was the lesson that disqualified me. Only one person got it, and yes, he won. He moved to headquarters. What's the moral of this lesson? I remembered this day, and I realized that the only thing I could remember out of the 52 lessons, out of the 51 lessons I read, the only memory verse I could remember was that memory verse that disqualified me. Psalm 37 verse 5. It stuck with me. I held on to it. I moved from being angry at the memory verse for not making me qualify to actually seeing through the verse and sticking with it. And that is my mantra for this particular year, 2026. It says, commit thy ways to God and it will bring it to pass. That is it. I don't know how you have planned to live your 2026, but what I have decided to do, I'll draw my plans, I'll work towards my goals, I'll do everything I can within my power, but I am not going to do it alone. I am going to commit it to God. See, life is too fickle for you to feel you can do everything you've actually planned by your own self, by your own means. Today's not Get Friday. It's just to let you set it right and get it right this year. Please just commit your ways to God and it will bring it to pass. Peace. I'll see you next week Friday. And guess what I have for you next week Friday? We'll see. I hope you enjoyed my story. I was nervous. Bye.